Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's New Week Comics. In my hands is one of those releases. It's Red Atlantis #1. Fairly interesting series from AfterShock. There's actually two covers you can get. I think the one in my hand is the more common of the two. Very intriguing first issue and rather somewhat good timing for its release. So it's written by Stephanie Phillips. Robert Carey is the artist. Rosh is the colorist. Troy Peteri is the letterer. The story is actually by Josh Newman, Victoria Newman, and then Nicholas Leeds. What really stood out, so it's interesting, is I'm really happy I've read the back material for this, but I want to get the name. Josh Newman, who is one of the co-creators of this, actually worked for the FSB, which is the follow-up organization to the Russian KGB. He was an agent that was focused on financial crimes, and eventually actually defected to the United States, fearing for his life. So that's important because the story involves a possible attack on Election Day by Russian operatives. So the story is it's Election Day, and these weird bouts of violence happen across the country. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. I think 4 of them. And the question is why? And FBI comes in, various investigations are happening, and it kind of comes down to is like this might be an attack by the Russians. I'm not going to go into the details on that, the specifics, but at the end there's very much like a come with me if you want to live vibe about it. So I think that the story, and prevent this from happening to other places. So the story is really interesting is that, for me, the first issue has very much like Terminator meets the X-Files vibe. You have some investigation going on, a really freaky, mysterious event that's being investigated, and then, it pivots towards the end of like, we need to stop this from happening around the world. Very much, we need to stop Skynet sort of thing. So the style, like the story themes or plot is really familiar, not necessarily in a bad way. The specifics as to exactly what happened, this attack on the election, feels very unique and not something that like I've read a lot. Or I don't think I've ever really come up with this sort of a plot before. And timing it for the elections is smart and great. But it's a really interesting debut. Because honestly, the whole time I'm reading it was just kind of like, what the hell is going on? Like, I want to find out more. I want to get deeper into the twist and the investigation of this. And honestly, I thought the story was going to be more about the investigation. Like, here's these FBI agents, and this is who we're going to follow in this series. But again, there's a twist. I'm not going to give the twist exactly away. I mean, I kind of gave it like it's a Terminator twist. But like, I don't know who's getting followed. I don't know necessarily who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Like, are the Russians the bad guys? Are these patsies? Like, what's up with all of this? So a lot of questions remain, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing, and I want to find out more. Like, I want to see where this goes. I want to read more of the comic. And as I said, like, if you are into the X-Files, I think you're going to dig this first issue. It really has a solid X-Files vibe to it. Like, if you put Scully and Mulder as the two agents investigating, like, it could easily be an episode of the series and fit right in without any problems whatsoever. Except maybe the ending would be aliens maybe were involved with it. So this is the art is cool. Like, I dig the art style. Nothing necessarily bad. Like, there's nothing that jumps out to me that's really great. I think what's one thing is like the violence feels fairly realistic. There's there's a badass fight that goes on later in the comic that feels really kind of thought out, and I don't know if I'd call it realistic, but realistic's probably a good way of putting it. Like, something that actually might happen. It's not some overtop like comic defying physics thing. Like, this feels like people who know how to fight choreograph the fight. So there's that part of the art really stands out, but like the character designs, all that, like it's good. It's all really good. The art has like this nice grittiness to it. Again, very X-Files to it. And overall, it's good. Like, this is a good series. I like it. There's a great mystery to it. I really have no idea where it's going to go. It definitely did not go in the direction I thought it was going to. And at this point, like, I don't know who the main characters are. Like, I don't know who to root for. I don't know who I should be caring about. I don't know who's the good guy and the bad guy. Like these are all good things to walk away with the first issue, because it leaves me excited to see more and experience more of the comic. So I'm digging it. Like, I think it's really cool. Knowing a little bit about one of the creators' backgrounds, I think adds a little bit to the coolness factor for me. Just because I'm fascinated to see what knowledge he would put into the series as he's writing, and kind of it would be a really fascinating dude to interview, right? So yeah, like overall, really cool debut. Probably not on tons of people's radar. Definitely, great time with the election for release. Also plays into the whole Russian paranoia thing that's going on right now. That I think is we're going to see some waves in a lot of entertainment. So it's slightly ahead of the curve as far as that, for good or bad, whatever you want to say. So overall, like, just it's capturing the zeitgeist in some solid ways, giving us a nice X-Files twist to the current socio-political situation. Boom, there we go. There we go. That calls it. So I recommend it. I think it's cool. It's going to be going some places. As I said, into the X-Files. If you're into the X-Files, this is one to check out. It's out in comic shops now. We got links beneath this video where you can purchase it. They're going to be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. But you can go support your shops that way, because some of the links are to shops. But really should go support your shops. There's a link beneath this video where you can put in your zip code and it'll tell if a shop's near you. So, you got those options to go get your own copy, or you have your own shop that you like to go to that's online. That is an option. And, by doing the affiliate, you do support us, so thank you. Just watching this video in general, you help support us. And then speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with the 2 review copies. Woo! We appreciate that. And if you are into AfterShock, if you're into comics in general, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.